Hey leaders, first of all, I just want to thank you for your commitment to leading small groups this semester, and also just to tell you how much we appreciate your passion for coming alongside and caring for and shepherding others in our church family. It's a big deal. We don't take it lightly, and so we just really want to thank you for that. I'd like to start off just by reminding you why we do small groups here at Blessed Hope. As you know, they are our primary avenue for adult discipleship here. And the reason for that is we understand that being here every Sunday, attending church regularly, sitting in rows together and worshiping God corporately is so important, and God wants us to do that. That is a huge part of our spiritual lives. But there's something that happens when we sit in circles together that's different, and that is equally important, and that is equally part of how God wants us to live out our lives as Christians. And so small groups are a place where, you know, you're going to get to know people that you maybe wouldn't necessarily talk to on an average Sunday morning. There are going to be people that maybe aren't in the same season of life as you, maybe someone from a different generation as you. And the thing is we all have something to offer, and we all have something that we can learn from someone else. And so this is a great place where people can not only grow in their biblical knowledge, but just grow in their discipleship with one another by encouraging each other, praying for each other, and just belonging and being part of something a little bit smaller context versus the large corporate Sunday worship. The other thing I wanted to talk to you briefly about is sharing our testimonies. The reason why we feel this is so important to doing in the context of small groups is that this is a thing that can really deepen that fellowship more quickly, even in the time that you have together. And so what we want you to do, leaders, is to model this. And so you guys go first. You share your testimonies with your group of how you came to be in a relationship with Jesus. I want to stress that these all are going to look different. Some people, when they tell their story, they can point to a specific day and a specific time when things just clicked for them. Where other people are going to say, you know, I can't say exactly what day it was, but I know, you know, kind of around this point in my life is where things started to change and to shift, and my faith started to grow. So that's okay. Everyone's is going to be different. I think it's also okay to recognize that there may be some folks in your group that haven't gotten there yet, and that's okay too. You know, they may recognize and just say, hey, I'm still figuring this thing out. I think I believe, but I'm not sure. And so I think at the same time as we're sharing this and learning more about each other, I think it's kind of a time where you can kind of take the spiritual temperature of everyone in your group, and you get a really good idea. I also think there's just something to be said about sharing our stories with one another and knowing each other's stories, because I think that when we all know each other on a deeper level like that, on a more intimate basis, just our roots grow deeper together as a family of believers. Guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. We hope that they're helpful. We look forward to seeing you at our live training, and are looking forward to just a fantastic small group semester.